Yesterday afternoon, Tottenham Hotspur did draw 2-2 with Newcastle United at St James's Park in what was a very, very entertaining game for the neutrals out there. As I say, it was a very, very entertaining game. As I say, Tottenham Hotspur did concede early on in the game. We clawed it back with a brace from Harry Kane, which puts us 2-1 up. And then the late equaliser late in the game, as I say, in the second half from Joe Willock, the Arsenal man, puts it straight into the back of the net, crossbar and in. And the game does end 2-2. Very, very gutting performance, and it was a massive chance for Tottenham Hotspur to pick up a big 3 points. We had one of the easiest fixtures out of the top sides who are in contention for that top 4 place, the 4th place in the top 4, as I say. And we bowled it, we threw it away. It wasn't that hard of a game to win, as I say. The tactics were off, the players didn't give enough in this game. It was overall just a bad performance, a bad setup and a bad structure from Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. So we do have some statistics to run through on this game. So without further ado, let's get right into them. So we will start things off on possession. Newcastle United will start things off with them on each of these as they were the home team. Newcastle United had 41% of possession whilst Tottenham Hotspur had 59%. When it comes to total shots, Newcastle United had 22 total shots, whether they be off target or on target, and Tottenham Hotspur had 11 total passes completed. Newcastle United had 340 whilst Tottenham Hotspur had 509. And when it comes to fouls, Newcastle United gave away 13 whilst Tottenham Hotspur gave away 14. Not the greatest statistics, especially for a game that we should be picking up all 3 points in a game against a side fighting to stay up, a relegation side, if you ask me. And as I say, those stats really go to show how poor the performance was. We had 59% of possession in this game, yet only converted it into 11 shots. 11 shots. They had 41% of possession with only 340 completed passes, and they had 22 shots. It goes to show we're not being creative enough, as I say, and hence the fact I think that game does go and highlight our transfer targets. We need a new centre-half in the summer. We need a creative midfielder because, taking 11 shots out of completing 509 passes and having 59% of possession, while the opposition team, although they're the home team, only had 41% and they had 22 total shots with only 340 completed passes. As I say, it's just gutting. It really is gutting. And as I say, it's a game that I thought I was so confident heading into this one. I didn't even think about the possibility of a draw. I just thought we'll win this. They've been a bogey team for us in the past, but we're going to thrash them. I definitely think it's a winnable fixture, especially against a Newcastle side that's really struggling. Newcastle dies that's just lost 3-0 to Brighton just before the international break, and we didn't. We threw it away. We bottled it, and it really is gutting. It really is gutting. But those are some of the facts and stats from the game. That'll take us on to some of the quotes. We'll start things off from Harry Kane on his post-match interview. He says, "I feel like we could have played better. We were a bit sloppy. We didn't take our chances and got punished for it." Absolutely spot on. There's not much else he can say about the game. He can't highlight the areas. He's not the one to call out players, as I say. So I think those are good comments from Harry Kane, if you ask me. And that takes us on to the gaffer himself, Jose Mourinho's comments on his post-match interview. I say, he says, "I'm frustrated. We need to win the match, and we came to win, or we needed to win the match, and we came to win. We were not far from winning it." This is when things start to frustrate me. You can't say we were not far from winning it, because we were far from winning it. We were far from winning it. We didn't convert any of our passes or our possession into chances, into clear-cut chances. We had so many chances. Harry Kane, I remember when he missed a sitter, it hit the post. Gio should have picked out Son, and all of a sudden that's 3-1 up, as I say. And we bottled it. We threw away our chances, as I say. Newcastle United capitalised on it, but we played straight into their hands. We played straight into their hands, and for Jose Mourinho to come out and say we were not far from winning it, I'm going to call him out for that. You know what you should do, Jose? You should say, right, I got it wrong. The players got it wrong. We were not good enough. We apologise to the fans. I am sorry. We will try to come back in the next fixture. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say, and you will get praise for it. But why lie? Why lie, Jose? Why just say we were not far from winning? Because we had no intention. We had no intent of attacking in that second half. As I say, we just sat back, played sloppy and boring football, and hoped to scrap out a 2-1 win. A 2-1 win against the pathetic Newcastle United side who were fighting to stay up, as I say, who were really struggling, who were playing awful football when they just sit back and defend the entire game. They came, they played against us, and we played straight into their hands. We played straight into their hands. We gave them so many clear-cut chances, and they capitalised. And for Jose Mourinho to say we were not far from winning, that does really frustrate me. But as I say, When it comes to my my man of the match, I have given it to Harry Kane, although we drew the game, scored 2 goals. I think he was very good picking out passes like a quarterback in the NFL. He's still a fantastic player, and let's be 100% honest here, he does not deserve Tottenham Hotspur. He does not deserve to not be winning anything season in, season out. He's a top tier player, and if you ask me if he left this summer, I'd clap him off and say, there you go. Best of luck in your career. You've came to Tottenham Hotspur. The board haven't backed you with any good players to surround you. As I say, you know what? Go to any club you want, fulfill your dreams, win trophies and cement your legacy. That's what I'd say. Because the way he's playing right now at Tottenham Hotspur, he's carrying our team along, in my opinion. He's carrying our team along with a load of dead wood that the board have failed to sell off, in my opinion. And as I say, you know, those comments that Harry Kane made, I feel like we could have played better. We were a bit sloppy. We didn't take our chances and got punished for it. Although there are only a few words and he's trying to keep it professional, he's absolutely spot on. He's absolutely spot on. Didn't take our chances, punished for it. I'm sure that's what every single Tottenham Hotspur fan is thinking. Yet on the other hand, Jose Mourinho says we were not far from winning. Stop trying to paper over the cracks. Be honest. As I say, stop trying to paper over the cracks and admit it. Admit we weren't good enough. We were sloppy. Our performance was not good enough. Don't try and paper over the cracks constantly. It really does frustrate me. But as I say, you know, let's go back over those statistics before we do end off the video. Newcastle United, 41% possession. Total shots from Newcastle, 22. Total passes from Newcastle, 340. Total fouls, 13. Tottenham Hotspur possession, 59% possession. Total shots, 11. Total passes, 509. And fouls, 14. Nevertheless, this has been the video, guys. Thank you for watching. And as always, come on, you lily whites.